Here, you can have that.
There we go.
Cool. We on? Okay, hello. Hi guys, welcome to another fun Friday with Amelia. Today we are going to be doing origami mostly, but we do also have a special like birthday doodle kind of thing we're gonna do as well, which is this thing. We're gonna do so let me show you what let me tell you what you guys are gonna need. You guys are just gonna need some paper, a pencil or markers or anything like that. A pair of scissors would be helpful, and if you have like an extra, I keep touching that. If you have an extra thing like googly eyes, that would be cool too, or you could just draw the eyeballs on the origami we're gonna do. For this first one, you can also, if you want to, you can use colored paper, like anything would be good, but not, you probably don't want to use construction paper because that wouldn't work super well with origami. You need like thin paper. But before that, I wanted to give a shout out to the to our friends who won the basket this week, the Lanthrubs, Bobby, Judah, Josiah, and Levi. Thank you guys for joining us today. So we're gonna grab just a white piece of paper, and we are gonna be making this. We're gonna be making a dog. So let me show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna want to make this piece of paper into a square. So to do that, you're gonna take the corner and bring it over here, and then kind of watch for when it. You're gonna want to line it up over here, and make sure that this is when it becomes like a pointed tip. So you can move it around a little bit. There you go. Then we're gonna make a crease and flatten it just like that. Then I'm gonna take my scissors, or actually, let me show you how you can do this without scissors first. I turn my paper over and fold it like this. And then you crease it, like if you have your fingernail, you can crease it with your fingernail or any other thing hard. And you just want to go over it a lot of times, so you could rip it. It would also be helpful to do it the other direction. So I'm going to fold it the other way too. And I think most origami, like all of them, have they all start out with a square piece of paper, which is kind of terrible because we have to cut all of them, but it's not too hard. So so I creased it both ways, so there's a pretty hard line right here. I'm gonna go like this, or if you have scissors, you could just cut it, and now you have a nice straight line to cut it on. But I'm going to rip it like this. I might do it with my fingers because I just messed it up right there. We put it on the which is a nice suggestion. If you have a nice edge on your table like this, you can use that to help you rip it. That. Bam. That's okay if there's a little bit left on there. It's not gonna bother us too much. And then I don't remember how we did this, so I'm gonna unfold the dog. Okay, no, now I remember. Okay, so we have a fold here. So now we're gonna fold it the other way, like this, and make a crease. The crease is just that bend that's in the paper now, and we're gonna start out this way. And this one is the easiest of the ones that we're going to be doing today. So we're going to make the first dog's ear, the first dog's ear. Yeah, like, how do I say that? First ear of the dog. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That's the first ear of the dog. That's because we're only making one dog. You don't want to put your finger in the middle of the triangle, so that you don't put your ear too far. And we're gonna go like that, and then crease, make a crease there. Then we're gonna do the same with the other side. Here you go. Now we're gonna turn it over, and we're gonna fold a little bit of the top part here. Like that. Just a little flap here. Then we're gonna do the same with the bottom. Little triangle. Ta-da. And then flip it back over, and there's your dog. And I'm going to now color. I have lots of markers that I am going to choose from. I'm gonna first do the dog's eyes. Let's see. And draw a circle. Another circle. Another circle. I like circles. And then I'm gonna color in the dog's pupil. And I'm gonna do this dog's other eye. Like that. And then we're gonna do his nose. A little, I don't know, a little rainbow. And then like a little triangle. And then smile. And you can give him a little tongue if you want to. Now I'm gonna use brown to put some polka dots on my dog. Sometimes dogs have a spot all over their eyeball, and they're very cute. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna put some spots on his ears. Oh, I should make his tongue pink. Do you guys have any favorite animals? I think one of my favorite animals is a dog. And that is our dog. Dog drawing. For our next one, you're gonna... Bleh. What is this? Origami. For your next origami, we're gonna do a... this. It is a bird. It's a parrot. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of a bird it is. Do you guys have a favorite kind of bird? I think this kind of bird kind of looks mostly like a parakeet. A toucan. Yes, because toucans have such big beaks. I think he looks like a toucan. This one is really easy, and it's a little finger puppet. So, and you can make one. I saw someone who had made one for each of their fingers, which was kind of fun. So for this one, I'm gonna use... Oh, Marion has a bird at home. So for this one, I'm going to use another white piece of paper. And if it helps you guys, just so you guys can see a little better, I'm going to put green underneath my page here. Okay, we're ready. Let's see. Okay. So again, we're gonna have to make this one into, actually, yeah, we're gonna make this one into a square. I had to dissect my toucan so I could remember how to make him.
I thought you were only supposed to dissect frogs.
I know. We are going to make a frog, actually. I know we're only supposed to dissect frogs, but sometimes you have to dissect origami to remember how to make them. So we're gonna do the same thing. This time I'm going to use my scissors to make our square piece of paper. Let me know if I'm going too fast or slow for you guys, because I want to make sure you guys are able to do this with me. There we go. So we had already folded it in half. So now we're going to use this crease here as a guideline. We're going to take this corner and fold it right to the middle. And you're going to want to watch this bottom part to make sure that it makes a nice point. And kind of move the paper with this hand. I'm going to use my finger here. Oh, that looks like it's a good spot. So I'm going to hold it and crease. I'm a little bit off, but that's okay. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Just like that. Do it a little bit higher so we can get that crease there. Kind of looks like a kite. Alright. Then, one of my markers moved. Then you're going to fold it this way. And this somewhere over here. What else am I to do next? Okay, I'm getting all mixed up. Let's see. Like this. Okay, we hold it like this next. If you guys can do that. It's hard. This is like, it's like a triangle, no matter where you put it. But anyway, we need it this way. The long ways. This way. We are going to make the beak now. Yeah. So to do that, you're going to take this corner and pull it down. And you're going to want to make a point here because this is going to be the tip of the beak. And you don't want it to be not pointy. Because yeah, so do that almost straight down. And then we're going to crease it. And then we're just going to like wrap this piece of paper around. Like that. Wait, guys, I did this wrong. Wait. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. Let me look at this for a second. Forgetting how to do this. I missed a step. Go back. Let's flatten this out. Insert light bulb. Yes, okay, I remember. Okay, origami is tricky sometimes. But it's okay, we'll figure this out.
Sophia's favorite animal is a pig.
Oh, yes. Nice.
And David said his favorite animal is a white tiger. Not just
Yes,
any tiger.
a white tiger. He has socks with white tigers on them, actually. Those are his favorites. So to make sure that we bend this in the right part, I forgot we're going to bend the whole thing in half to mark the spot. So I'm going to take this end to this end and fold it in half. But we're only going to crease just a small part up here, just like you can push it down with your thumb. And that is our marker right there. That's where we're going to bend it. Yes. So we're going to make a bend from here to this point right here. You can hold your finger there to make sure you get it. There we go. And crease it. Cool. There we go. Now it's going to work. Okay, then we're just going to turn this. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to fold it like that. Make sure it's pretty snug on there. And then I'll turn it around again and fold it over again. Like that. Lots of flattening. Then we're going to take this little part that's left here and tuck it inside there. Like that. And fold it down. And there. And now we have our bird, but now we need to color him. And I am going to color my bird red. But I'm going to make his eye first, actually. Let me make his eye first. I want to use black. gonna draw, or if you have googly eyes, you can use googly eyes for this part as well. I'm going to draw a toucan, our bird's eyeball. There we go. I'm gonna draw, make him a smile. He's such a long. I'm gonna use orange to color his beak. Like that. Oh, I realized I just put his eyeball on his beak. Whoops. So that could be his nostril, because birds have nostrils. So there we go. He just has a really big nostril. And I'm going to put his eyeball over here. Whoops. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. And then I'm going to make a little, make his wing over here. Like that. And I'm going to color my bird in red. It kind of look like he's got feathers. Like that. What are you guys' favorite colors? You guys can tell me.
David said he lost one of his white tiger socks, so now he has a sock with white tiger on it.
That is really sad. Aw. Here's another pair of white tiger socks. And I'm gonna draw the his wing purple. And there we go. There's my puppet. I only colored one side, but if you want to color the other side, you can. And then you just open this part here, and your finger goes right inside. And then you can bother your friends or knock on doors. It's very useful for many things.
It does sound like a bird. That's how
It does. It's like a woodpecker. I probably shouldn't hit the mic. Okay. So for our next one, we are going to do a special birthday kind of envelope, because it was my birthday this weekend, so I thought I'd do like a birthday doodle. So you guys can make birthday cards for your friends that are coming up, because I know some of you guys are doing like drive-by birthdays and stuff like that, so it would be a good way to bless a friend with a little origami card. It looks like this, and then you pull on it because it says pull, and you open it to a birthday note. I didn't write a birthday note, but I wrote the doodles in there so you guys could write your own personal birthday notes to your friends. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this next. And I'm going to use the color purple because that is my favorite color. Get these other papers out of the way. There we go. First, we're going to fold it in half and crease it like that. Then I'm going to open it up and use this as a guideline again and fold. We're going to make a triangle and stop at that line there that we just made. And then do the same up here. It's alright if there's a little bit of space in between your creases there. That'll actually help us fold it later. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And again, it's okay if it's not, it doesn't have to be directly on the line, because it'll help us fold it later. Sorry, I just flipped it around. I'm going to do the other side. like that. Then we're gonna fold this part up here to the middle too. And I'm gonna turn it around. Do the same thing with the other side. Like that. Kind of looks like a mouth. Okay, so once you have that, flatten it all out, then we're going to take this corner and fold it to this spot right here. You can kind of roll your fingers on it to help it bend. Like that. Again, it's cool if these aren't touching, that will actually help us in nature. I'm going to do the same with the other side. I'm just gonna press down all the bends that I just made. And we're gonna flip it over. And for this part, I'm gonna show you guys a couple of birthday doodles you guys can do in there. So, and I'm gonna use, where's my pencil? I'm gonna use a pencil, and then I'll color it in too. You can use a marker, any kind of drawing thing you want to use. I'm gonna make a balloon up here in this corner. So I'm gonna start here and go around, and then kind of didn't connect it at the bottom, but close, and then I'll put the end of the balloon, and then draw the string like that. And then I like to draw a little glare on there. Then I'm gonna draw birthday cake. I'm gonna do that in my marker. Whoops. I bumped the camera. All right, first, make sure that you have enough room. I'm gonna need about like this much room for the cake. We're gonna draw like a C, kind of like upside down C, like this. Like that. And then we're gonna draw like droops over here. Almost like there's honey or something melting off the cake. So you know there's lots of icing on there. And then we're gonna do the bottom of this cake right here. And go like this. And connect it up here. And then do... we're gonna make a second cake because this is a really big cake for our friend. Just gonna start there, go around, and then do some more squiggles. And then we're gonna make the bottom of the cake. Just like that. Now we're gonna draw the candles. You can draw as many candles as you would like. You can do as many as your friend is, or just one big candle. But I'm going to draw 3 candles here on this cake. One, just going to do little rectangles. 2, 3, and then we're going to do like a little raindrop, kind of, but it's upside down. It's a flame. I'm going to draw the flame of the candle, like that. Like that, and that, and that, and that. And if you want, you can put a little line inside there, like that. And then you're going to want to connect the cake to the background here, because there's just like empty space. Like that. And then I'm going to color in my cake and my balloon. I really like red balloons. I don't know why, they just look really pretty. Also, there's one in one of my favorite movies. Winnie the Pooh. I think it's a red balloon. I could be wrong, but I imagine, no, his shirt is red. I think that's why I like the red. Anyway,
She said red balloon, and that made me think of a different movie.
Yeah,
I was like, that's Amelia's favorite movie?
No. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is my favorite movie. I think he actually has a blue balloon in that movie. But Winnie the Pooh's shirt is red, so I imagined that that his favorite color was red. So I like red because Pooh Bear's shirt is red.
David's favorite color is red.
I knew that. Yes, it
He
is.
put it in comments. He also said happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Okay, I'm going to make my candles blue. I'm going to give them blue stripes. That's so funny, yeah. Pooh Bear's balloon is blue, I remember. That's funny. I still like red balloons, I don't know. They're just so bright and colorful. Anyway. And the flames, they're not purple, they need to be yellow. So we're gonna use some yellow for the flames. And I'm gonna make my cake brown because chocolate cake is my favorite. And then I'm gonna leave my frosting purple. What is do you guys have a favorite kind of cake? I think the Costco chocolate cake is my favorite cake. It is got
That's my favorite.
so much chocolate. That's Marion's favorite too. There's so much chocolate on it.
I don't buy cakes, but if I do, it's the chocolate Costco cake.
Yes.
I don't know.
Costco chocolate cake is
I
the
just like
best.
I think it's white cake.
White cake?
Too boring.
Anything but white cake.
Oh, or the tuxedo Costco cakes.
Tuxedo?
Chocolate tuxedo.
I don't think I've had that one.
I'll send you a picture. I bought one today.
Okay. And I am going to, I like dark outlines, and so I'm going to give the balloon that I had a dark outline to. But this part of the doodling is all up to you guys, however you would like to decorate your card for your friend. Or your brother, sister, or mom, whoever it's for. And you can write, happy birthday, I love you, you're the best, whatever. And there. Now I'm going to show you guys how to fold it. We're going to take top part and fold it right above the, actually, no, this one's going to be a little bit bigger. Yeah. So you can fold it a little bit above the triangle. Okay, the camera made a noise, it scared me. Fold it right above there. And then we're gonna fold it just up right there. And you're gonna want to press it down pretty good. There we go.
Wait.
Whoa. There you go. Just press it down. Then, now that you have this fold, we're going to put the corners in this slot here. So you're going to kind of bend it, fold it inside, like that. Then we're going to do the same with the other side. I want to make sure it's nice and flat. Ta-da! Now, you can put any kind of decorations you want on the outside of your card. There's even a spot on the back. You can put to your friend or whatever you would like on the back. On the front of mine, I'm going to put a... what am I going to put? I'm going to put a blue and purple balloon on this side. And yeah. I'm just gonna do it just with my markers. So I just, for that, I just did a circle, a little line, and then a little line. And I'm gonna do the same with the red balloon. Circle. little line. Little line. And then I'm going to use my black marker to make the string. Cool. And then this part is important, but you can put anything. You can even put, sorry, decorations. I like decorations. Like confetti all over your card, whatever you would like. Confetti is fun because they just look like polka dots everywhere. So for this part, you're going to want your friend who's opening the card to know that they need to pull this part to open it. So we're going to write pull right here. P-U-L-L. Pull. And then I'm going to color in this corner down here so they know where to pull. And then I'm going to make it look like an arrow. So I drew the corner up there, then I'm going to draw a little line. Like that. So then we'll pull it down. And you can put more balloons, or you could draw another cake, or maybe your friend's favorite animal, anything. I'm sure you guys are super creative with your cards. You guys make for friends. I always love making cards for friends. There it is. It looks so little. Look, and then we can open it. It looks like you open it. Very secure though. There we go. Ta-da! And there's our birthday cards. Now, for our last origami, we're going to make something that I had a lot of fun making and playing with. And we're going to make a frog. And I'm going to show you how he hops. It's a moving frog. Watch. He can do flips. It took me a bit of practice, but he can do like a double front flip. It's pretty awesome. But sometimes he lands on his back. So all you'll need, I'm going to use a green piece of paper because I want him to be green. But if you have a white piece of paper, you can just color him afterwards. Yeah. So, here we go. Here's my green piece of paper. And again, for the first thing we're going to want to do is make it into a square. Again, this one is going to be tricky, so if you have your parents with you, you may want some help. I'll go pretty slow to make it a bit easier for you guys. There we go. Then I'm going to make this crease. I like to do it this way. Like that. And again, I'm gonna cut this one. And actually, after we make this a square, we're going to cut it in half. Because I was watching a few different ways how to make this, and it was really hard to make it when it was just a full square. But I saw that someone had cut their paper in half, and it made it so much easier to fold because the paper gets so thick because we fold it a lot of times. So I'm going to fold it in half here, and then cut it in half. And then from this one piece of paper, you can make two. You can make two frogs. So I'm going to cut it in half. Or again, you could fold it back and forth a lot of times, and then it will rip it'll rip pretty easily for you. There we go. And now I have to make two frogs. I will just make one though. But yeah. So we have this fold here. So if you don't already have the fold, you can make that fold. We're just making a triangle from the top, lining it up with this part, and then we're going to do the same with the other side. You guys can see that shadow there. I'm going to do the same with the other side. You can line it up with that line that you made over there. Should be right on there. Increase this side. Then open it up, and you have an X in there. Then you're going to fold it down like this, and fold it down at the 2 points that you made right here, and it should, see if I can see them there. And it should be right in the middle of, it should make a triangle up here because it's right in the middle of that X that you just made. Actually, I did that wrong. Flip it over and do that. Sorry again, this one is tricky. So we made the X, we made the X this way. Then you're gonna want to flip your paper over and fold it. If you already made that fold, it's easy because you already got it there for you. Just gotta fold it the other way. There we go. Then we're going to flip it over. And you go just like this. It should be pretty easy, but you're gonna fold these two parts inside and push them down like that. And like that. So it should look something like that. You want to fold it down, make sure it's nice and flat. And if you're having trouble, you could be sure to like stick your fingers in here and make sure that it's bending all the way to the corner. And it should be good. Next, we're going to fold this part up here, like that, right to the triangle that we just made. And then next, we're gonna kind of move this part out of the way and fold this whole part right here. We're gonna fold it right in the, like right here. We're gonna put the crease right here, right in the middle of this triangle right here. Just like that, and you can line it up with the crease there. And so hold it down and then crease it. And then we're gonna do the same thing stuck with the other side. Line it up and crease it. It's starting to look like a frog a little bit. Now we're gonna make the frog's arms, his frog legs, and yeah, we're just gonna take this part right here and fold it up. You don't want to put it here because then you can't see the frog's legs. You want to put it like right next to his head there. And then crease it. And do the same thing with this other leg. Right there. Now he's got two frog legs. And then for the next part, we are going to fold this up again to the bottom of that part right there. Like that. You want to make sure you press it down nice and flat. Then we're going to fold both of these corners down right into the middle of this part. Like that, and make sure you crease it nice and good. Push it down as far as you can on both sides. Like that. Then we're gonna put it in. Okay, this part's kind of tricky. So you're gonna take. I'm gonna try to show you guys up close. So we just made those creases right there. We're gonna take this part right here, and we're gonna take it and bring it out here, like that. So you just take it out from here, and we're gonna put it over here. You don't want that to come up, so you can put your finger here, and we're gonna make another triangle like on this side. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. I'm going to take out this part and bring it over here. Like that. Oh. Then, now we're gonna make the frog's legs, his last two legs. And we're gonna fold them down just like that.
Do frogs have legs? Like 2 legs and 2 arms?
I don't know.
Legs
You know
and
what?
no arms?
It might be. That's tricky. I was wondering that as I was calling his front arms legs aren't legs, because I don't know. Because most animals walk on all of their hands, feet, limbs. So anyway, I don't know. But Mary just kind of looked that up for us.
We're not the only ones with that question. How many legs is it frog?
I don't know. So yeah, so this is pretty much our frog, and then now we're going to fold it so that it hops. There are 2 different ways to fold it, and this was one of the ways, and this was the other way. This one I did with 2 pieces, like with 2 pieces of paper without cutting it, and this one was just with 1. So it's a little softer. I don't know if you can tell. Then this one is like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's just thicker. Anyway. So one way to fold it is, oh my goodness, how do you do this?
So they have 4 legs.
Okay, so they do have 4 legs. Because apparently frog legs is something people eat.
And pigeons have 4 legs. They have limbs and legs with finger toes.
Fun. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna fold it this way. Our frog, we have our frog's 4 legs. We're gonna fold it back like this, and it's right in the middle. So he has his legs are evenly spread out. I'm gonna fold it like that, and then his back legs we're gonna fold down. This. No, just kidding. I'm doing this wrong. That's okay. You know, that happens. Okay, we're going to make him flat. We fold him like this first. Not the other way. Fold him like this. Like that. And his head is over here. So we're going to fold him like that. And then we fold his legs this way. And you want to fold it in the middle. In the middle, right there. Like that. You're gonna want to press down pretty hard. Pretty hard there. Like that. There you go. Now you have your frog. And he'll hop. Again, this is like the funnest one. It's so fun. So cool. So he's gonna hop. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So now you have a hopping frog. You could put googly eyes on him or draw him eyes, or you could just keep him the way he is. Depending on how you fold your frog, they'll go higher or farther. They're all different. So yeah. I have all my frogs here. You probably can't see them. So that was all of our origami things for today. Our origami and our doodles. Let me know what you guys thought. If you guys want to do some more origami or some more doodles. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Bye.